3, 2, 1.
What is up, listeners? We are back with episode 3 of Toxic Hours. My name is Tatiana.
And my name is Mondi. And today we have a very special guest, a returning guest, actually.
Ooh.
Put your hands together. Put your hands together for Zoheb, Emily.
I'm back, y'all. I'm back.
Welcome back, Zeb.
Zoheb, welcome back. It's great to have you back.
It's great to be back, man. I miss this place.
I'm glad to see you again because it has been a long time. I think I saw you for the first time in like 3-4 weeks, maybe yesterday.
Oh my god, man! I went on a whole trip and you weren't there.
Yeah, I know. I want to catch up because I did see you yesterday.
Yeah, where have you been, dude?
Man, I've been traveling the world, like
He's
East Coast,
booked busy, international.
Tell us about your trip to New York. What'd you do?
Oh man, New York's a different level, man. That place is like that was like not my first time going there.
Right.
But it was my first time going there because the last time I was there, I was like
Not
9. Yeah. And I've been saying like New York's my city like the whole time. I've been saying New York's my city. New York is my city.
Yeah.
And I just never been there, so I didn't really feel the connection, right? But then now I went, and it's my city. It's 100% my city.
Like
do you want to live there?
You want to live there?
Oh, absolutely, yeah. And when I went there, for some reason, I don't know what it is about New York, but when I went, I became hella aggressive. I started pressing people, yelling at people, like, "Hey, watch where you going."
It was
like,
the West Coast in you coming out because you were in the East Coast. You
no,
needed
the East,
to...
East
No,
Coast
the
people are
East
more.
Coast coming out
Yeah, it
in
was the East
him
Coast.
because that's how they are. They're very aggressive people out there.
Yeah, I know. They're very like energy filled.
Yeah, people that visit the East Coast, they come back. They're like, they were really mean there, and they were like, they're very straight to the point and direct.
Yeah.
I love New York people, to be honest. Have you seen the YouTube channel called Side Talk? I think I've shown you a few videos.
Yeah.
They're all based in New York, and they're all so fucking funny. It's insane. They're all just so filled with energy. If you guys haven't watched Side Talk ever before, you guys should check them out. They're really funny people. But
plug.
yeah, no, they have like minute episodes. They're so funny. We have to watch some later.
Yeah, we should.
Yeah,
Man, I was in Harlem, and I was walking back. It was like late at night, and I'm walking back towards the
Place you're staying.
place I was going. It was like by
Sure.
Times Square, and I was going to the subway, and I was in the subway, and there's this guy that comes up. Psst.
That's
And I was like, I look behind me, and I see this guy behind me. He's like, "Yo, what's up?" And I was like, "Yo, what up?" I look away. It's like late at night too. I'm like, "Yo, I'm not supposed to be staring at nobody. I don't want nobody like cross no lines."
yeah.
He's like, "Yo." I was like, "What's up?" He's like, "You see any cops? You see any cops?" And I was like,
helping him out.
"Nah, I see no cops." And he jumps over, he comes over and starts talking to me. Me and this guy become friends. And
How old is he?
He was like maybe mid-20s, almost 30.
Okay.
Great dude. Looked like just like LeBron James, like just a little shorter than LeBron James. I swear to God, same beard, same hair.
Did he have the receding hairline?
He had a hat on, kind of like.
Okay,
he had the
so you
bandana on. He had a bandana on.
Okay, you couldn't see. What color was it?
The bandana was like a blue and white color.
Okay, blue and white.
Yeah,
He's
he was
affiliated.
Yeah, he's affiliated.
Okay.
But he was in the subway, and we were talking about like all this stuff he does. Like he does bare knuckle like fighting with people in Washington Square Park.
Yeah.
In the middle of our conversation, we're just talking about business and stuff. So there's this random dude that comes up, stares me down the eyes, stares him down the eyes, walks past us. We're like, what the fuck? We watch him go to like the next subway car, and
He's like, look,
he gets
Sorry.
he gets on top of the seats, and
Yeah.
he holds on like the bar, and he like just starts doing like
Pull-ups.
like pull-ups. And this dude like that I just met, he looks at him, he's like, "Don't worry about that. That's just New York." And we continue our conversation. But that was my biggest welcome to New York I got when I was there.
Did you meet
Wow.
Spider Cuz? Did you meet Spider Cuz? Do you know about that guy?
I have no idea.
He's
what
like
that is.
he's like a Crip, and he dresses up as Spider-Man. And I don't know. He just, if you saw him, you know, because he's dressed up as Spider-Man.
Is he the dude that gets in fights?
Yeah,
I think he's
gang
like,
affiliated.
That guy showed me videos of him, like they're homies or something like that. But I didn't know that was that person. It was a guy in Spider-Man suit.
Yeah, his name is Spider Cuz. He's from the Crips. You know,
Spider
we don't
Cuz.
affiliate with any gang members, but I'm just throwing down the facts. He's Crip related.
Did you get a New York pizza?
Oh my God, did I get a New York pizza? Joe's Pizza. Let me tell y'all about it. If y'all go to
plug.
New York, y'all got to go to Joe's Pizza. This is not a sponsorship.
How big was the slice?
Oh my God, bro. It was bigger than my future. Like, that thing was about, I'll say,
That's bigger than a
14 inches.
ruler that you're holding up right now.
Yeah,
Jesus.
that's like 14 inches of a pizza. One slice fills you up. Gone.
Was it a deep dish pizza?
No,
Or
it was
no?
a thin. It was a thin crust.
Where is
New
deep dish
York.
pizza?
That's Chicago.
Oh, that's Chicago. I'm getting my places messed up.
Yeah.
Sorry, I told you I'm bad at like directions and stuff.
Oh my gosh. The gift that I got you.
Oh, do you have a gift for me?
I do, but it's not right next to me.
You want to?
I kind of got to go get it.
Okay.
Gotta go get
Can
it.
I go grab it real quick?
Yeah,
You guys
we can do a 30. Okay, you got it?
Yeah, I got the gift. Okay, so you just mentioned that you don't know your places, and
So-
like you're kind of directionally challenged.
Yeah, no, I don't really know how to
So
get
I got
places,
you a
so-
gift.
Okay.
I hope you like it. I know you mentioned you were wearing this on an episode, but I got you a different form.
You got me different form?
I got you a ring, Mondi.
You got me a ring?
This is basically a podcast promise ring right here.
Are you going to get on like a knee or something like that?
I'm gonna get on my little chair right here. I'm gonna propose to you this ring.
Oh my God.
I hope you like it.
No way.
But it's a compass ring.
You know-
Go ahead, show it for the camera.
Everybody, if you're looking at the video right now, she got me a compass ring. This is perfect.
I hope it
because
fits you. Are
I
you
didn't
wearing
wear-
the compass?
no, I didn't
ring
wear it, so
you
this
didn't
is
wear
perfect
It. So
that-
now you got it. So now when you go home, I don't know if it's gonna fit you.
Well, the
but
thing
it's
is,
size
I have
8.
I have to figure out like what finger to put it on. You know,
Right,
do I
right,
like?
right.
I think I got it stuck in my finger.
If you ever have to GPS my house again, bro, after that ring, I'm gonna be mad.
Dude, I've never had.
You told me you were
GPS yet.
size 7.5. I got you an 8. I was like, okay, just in case he gets bloated one night.
Okay, you know what? I'm gonna leave it on this
It kind
finger,
of looks good on you.
and if it gets
It's your
stuck,
pointer finger.
You know who you look like right now, bro?
Who?
You just need 4 more rings,
4 more rings.
and then you look
LeBron.
like no.
Okay.
What's that guy's name from Endgame?
Thanos.
Thanos.
Thanos, that's the glove, bro. That's a
Might just
glove.
do a snap real quick. Everybody dies. You know, we'll call it a day.
But yeah, I hope you like it.
Thank you. I appreciate
You-
it.
yeah, of
I appreciate it a
course.
lot.
Yeah,
I love jewelry, and so I appreciate the fact that
I
you got
like
this
it.
for
It
me.
looks good on him. So
Thank
thank you
you.
for getting
I-
that for my friend.
You're
Great guy.
Yeah,
You're
talk
welcome,
to my
Zeb.
manager, make sure it looks good. I
welcome,
appreciate
Zeb.
it. But yeah, you know, we're very glad to have you back. You threw a big party before I last saw you as well.
That's true.
How was that for you?
That was a great experience because I threw this party at my house.
Was this your first party that you ever hosted?
No, because I've hosted a couple other parties and they were good. And then there's 2 parties in particular at my I threw them in January.
Yeah.
And
But
they
this was this like your first open pad though?
open pad at my house, yes.
Yeah.
Yeah, go about it. Give us the details. What is it like being the host of a party?
Oh man, I love being a host of a party more than I like being at the party itself. And being a host, this up to the leading weeks, I had 2-3 weeks to plan this party, and it took me the longest time trying to figure everything out. Even to the day of, I was
food,
stressing.
drinks, and how many people. And
I didn't care about the food, drinks. I would buy extra. I just bought extra of everything. I bought 4 or 5 extra, 4 or 5 times the amount of
Yeah.
people that was gonna show up.
yeah.
I was worried about people showing up. That was the biggest thing for me. It was
I remember you texted me and you were like, "How much did we spend on Mondi's 21st on alcohol?" And I was like, "Oh, I don't know, around $250." And you texted me back going, "Oh shit, damn!" He's like, "This is triple that." And I was like, "Damn, that's a lot of alcohol."
Yeah, I heard about the price tag on that. I was like, oh my God, we're really
Yeah.
ready for this. That's crazy.
Yeah, and then we had to luckily one of our friends, mutual friend of ours,
Yeah.
came at the party, but then she's also a DJ. Shout out to Hazel.
Shout out Hazel.
Shout out
And-
Hazel. We love you.
I did not expect this out of her, but she came to my house and set up a whole DJ booth, and it
She
was
did amazing. She
oh
did
my
amazing.
God.
dude.
She did more than amazing, bro.
Ugh.
The party, everybody was dancing at a single point of the
That
house.
was the first party I've ever been to where no one was actually afraid to kind of show off their moves or actually dance in front of people. Everybody was on the dance floor and videotaping and throwing it back. I was like, this is my party. This
That was
is my
probably
kind of
your
party.
dream because you're the dancer.
Right.
You know.
And I remember you literally called me at one point. I was having a conversation and I was playing beer pong or something, and you came up to me and you're like, yo, they need you on the dance floor real quick. And I tell you that went straight to my head, but I was trying to keep my composure. I'm like, I'm coming. Yep.
Bro,
I'm
we
coming.
had 70 people, and all 70 at one point was on the dance floor. That was
It was
crazy.
amazing.
It was a beautiful thing. It was a beautiful sight. I was very happy for you.
We went till 5 a.m.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah.
I was
Your
surprised.
neighbors came in clutch.
Yeah, I was surprised.
Nobody called cops. No
I
cops
was
showed up. Nothing
Seth,
happened.
I was so nervous for you that day. I don't even think I ate, which was not good.
I had to eat at one point, bro. It was getting pretty
Ooh,
bad.
that was a nerve-wracking
The
party.
best part about the whole party was you had left at this point, but it was at the end when everything's kind of calming down and we got
Right.
what was it?
The
Jack in
end,
the
like
Box?
5 a.m.
Carl's Jr.
Oh my God.
And everyone's just talking and reminiscing about the whole night.
No, yeah, we don't have to get into it. It was what do you call it? It was in the middle of all this drama that kind of happened. We didn't have to get into it. I just wanted to bring it up, but it was very funny because at one side of the house, everybody was kind of dealing with this stuff, and then the other side of the house, everybody's getting ready to go to Carl's Jr. And so I was, like, I was on the Carl's Jr. side. I was about to get my sandwich.
I was a host, so I couldn't leave.
You're a great
You're
host.
a great host, I gotta say.
Yeah.
Thank you.
You
You're a
really
great
hype
host.
everybody up. You make sure everyone's good. You double check on everybody.
Yeah.
I try to make sure that like at my house, everyone feels comfortable,
Right.
and like if they're too scared to do something like dance or show off something,
Yeah.
I will make a fool out of myself as a host. So
Oh, you
could,
did.
like take
You
all
did.
the attention on me, so you could be yourself on the side if you want to be yourself on the side.
Bro,
Right.
you were really galloping at one point, bro, because I was in one room, and then I was like a room adjacent from the dance room or whatever. And I would just see you like go back and forth, and there was
Literally
like
skipping.
like a pretty good distance, like a couple meters like away from you. And you would just come to me. You'd be like, "Yo, what's up, bro? Are you doing good?" And then you'd go back and gallop back to the dance floor. Spend a couple minutes there, and then come back to me. You'd
He'd
be
be
like,
running
"Yo, bro,
around
you
with
good?"
his phone up in the air, videotaping the whole thing. Like the whole video on Snapchat was you running around.
I was running and dancing. I was like,
It
I
was
was
too
grooving
good.
to the
It
beat,
was too good.
Yeah, no, that was a very fun
making
part.
sure everyone's good. And then there was like one fight that broke out in front of the house, and a fight that broke out in the back side, like backyard of the house. Bro. I was like,
There was a fight in the front of the house.
Yeah.
I didn't know that.
that was like an actual like physical fist fight that I had to go manage and be like, yo,
I didn't know about that shit.
yeah.
Yeah, there were just so many things.
Then
going on.
it wouldn't be an open pad party if that wasn't that.
That's the best part about parties.
Yeah.
Like, you never know
Yeah.
who's gonna show up.
And you never know what's gonna happen.
Yep.
So that's the beautiful part
Yep.
about it.
Yep.
But yeah,
Anyways.
great job, bro. I just
Thank
wanted
you,
to
thank you.
applaud you. So I have a question for you. I brought my things. Maybe this one's a bit more of a like an icebreaker. Not really an icebreaker, but this is something that I thought about and I wanted to ask you because you play basketball, right?
I do, yes.
You know, like a few things about basketball.
Sure.
Todd? You know,
I
like
know
a
the
free
basics.
free throws.
I used
You
to
know, free
watch with
throws.
my grandpa.
Oh, okay. So let's get into this. Okay, I have a question. Entertain this hypothetical situation. Okay, where you walk onto a basketball court, and I tell you you have to make 7 out of 10 free throws. Okay, if you do, I will give you $5 million. If you don't, if you miss 4, you get 3 years in jail.
Okay. Run that back.
Would
Run
you
that
take
back.
the shots? So
7 out of 10, you get $5 million.
7 out of 10.
If you miss 4 of those shots,
yeah. So if you don't make 7 out of 10,
so if you don't make 7 out of 10, 3 years in jail.
you're going to jail for 3 years.
So are you asking him if he would take that deal?
Yeah. Would you take that deal?
Absolutely.
You would?
Oh, he's like I'm a baller.
I'm not even confident in my free throw shooting, bro. It's the fact that listen, this is my logic. You said $7 million? No, $5 million.
million.
I'm gonna give you $5 million.
Same shit.
$5 million. Let's say this is tomorrow. I'm 21 years old. In 3 years, I'm not confident I can make $5 million in 3 years, the span of 3 years. But if I make 7 free throws, and I'm clutch when it's competition and it's down the line, I'll make the 7 free throws if I have to. But if I can make these free throws, 7 out of 10, not hard to do, and I make $5 million at 21 years old, that's a lot of money. If I go to jail for 3 years, I didn't lose much out of my life. I made $5 million.
Yeah, but those are your prime years in jail, bro.
And I'm going to go talk to like G Herbo, bro. Like, hey, what's up?
Free my boy G Herbo.
Hey, but if y'all went to jail, like kind of like spin off your question. If y'all went to jail, sorry,
Yeah.
I'm going to let you answer that. But if y'all went to jail, what kind of jail do you guys want to go to? Level 1, level 2, level 3, level 4, level 5, maximum security?
I would want to be the maximum security, like I would want to be like at the top dog security, because then people know that I'm like dangerous. You feel me?
Yeah, man.
I don't want to be at like a level 1, like I'm with everybody else. I'm with like the sex offenders. I'm with everybody else. I don't want to be associated with those people. I want to be in my own cell. I want my own room.
No, but
Oh,
that's scary.
because at that point it's like a hotel.
Yeah, it's like what's the term called for when you're like by yourself? Solidarity?
Fuck.
Something like that. What about you?
I know what you're talking about.
I don't even want to think about that question, but I guess like compared from Monty's perspective, I guess it would be better if you were either like 3, 4, or 5. But I don't want to be in jail, so I don't.
Well, to be honest with you, I
For
don't
a
know.
girl, I think it's just different for a girl too.
Yeah, that's
It's
true.
different. The way that they behave in jail is different for a girl and a guy.
That's true. Yeah,
You-
I've seen
you
Orange is the New
guys-
Black.
Yeah, that's a good show.
I've seen the pictures.
I want to be in that clique, but you guys, I feel like you guys have it worse, right?
What do you mean?
Guys have it worse in jail than girls.
I mean, the best part about going to jail, and especially maximum level security, is like you will never come out constipated. Like you'll make sure your tube is like.
Oh, that's true. You cannot. Level 1 security is
great.
It's a war zone. It's a war zone in level 1. And so I do agree with you. That's funny. But you know what is a funny thing is that they banned all the fucking, what do you call it, weights in prisons. You know why? Is because they got too strong. And so when they get out, you got all these fucking buff ass criminals that come out of jail, and then they just go out and they do more.
Wait, did they really ban weights?
Yeah, it was Arnold Schwarzenegger that did that.
No.
Yeah.
No.
Back when
Out
it
of
was-
all people,
Yeah. I'm pretty sure I heard this like
this
from,
is the truth.
it is the truth. This is what I heard.
Because like, what are they supposed to do with all that testosterone now? Like, now they just got all this built up. They have nowhere to go. Like,
They got to find somebody.
That's
with,
like the one thing that comes good out of someone going to jail. Like, especially if they're overweight or something and they come back, they're like, oh, holy shit, like you look really good. And that's like the one positive that sometimes comes out of jail.
yeah.
Yeah, but then you also got to think like when they do come out and then they're bloodlust, they're ready to go do more.
So
crime.
if they are the once a criminal, always a criminal, and then all of a sudden they're like big too, like you can't stop them.
I guess what you have to do with that testosterone is find somebody with slippery hands in the bathroom, and then just kind of deal with it in that situation. Sorry, I don't know. I just wanted to say that because you said that earlier.
Awesome. Awesome. I don't even know how to move on from that. Anyway,
But hey, back to the basketball question. Would you take that? Would you take that?
No,
Would you take that deal?
wait. Is it lose situation if I don't take the deal? Like if I don't take the deal, am I right where I'm at in life right now?
Yeah,
Yeah.
I mean, but you miss out on a great opportunity. It's a very high risk, high reward kind of thing.
So I'm short. And I've never really played basketball before. So for me it would really be taking a chance. I'm really good on the phone, really good on game pigeon basketball.
You know what would suck though?
Huh.
It's like you said no to that deal, and tomorrow you go to a park
And then
you just shoot
I
free
just
throws
throw
and you
free
make
throws
like
and all
10
this-
in a row.
Right.
Yeah, that's true.
That would suck.
And you'd be like, God damn, like why did I not take this deal?
I probably wouldn't take the deal because I know how it would expect.
You could have-
It would end up with me in jail.
Yeah, you could have crumbled under pressure, because you could be one of the best basketball players ever.
I definitely would have gone to jail.
And when you're put in that situation where there's so much pressure on you, 3 years in jail if you miss 4. You know what I mean? Like the pressure could fuck you up and you
Right.
can miss
No.
because of it.
I would butterfingers.
Mondi, we played tennis, right?
Yeah.
What's your opinion on tennis?
I love tennis.
Yeah.
He
I've been
loves
watching-
anything preppy. He
No, I
likes
don't.
any preppy sports.
No, I don't. That's
What's
not
next
true.
for you?
I don't know.
He likes
You
his
love
polos.
golf. You love tennis.
I might be going into rugby pretty soon.
Oh.
What's that horseshoe one where you throw the horseshoe? I don't know what that one's
Are you
called.
gonna do-
Polo.
are
I
you-
can do polo.
Are you gonna do curling next?
What's curling?
You don't know what curling is?
I
don't know
do
what
those at the
curling
gym.
is.
No.
Is that the
Me
same
too.
thing?
No. Curling is on ice.
Oh,
It's-
that shit
it's
where they
the,
go
it's
like,
the broom. It's the one with the broom. I've
that
gone
shit.
curling before, dude.
Why would you do that? That looks
Because I
very.
just wanted to try. I was like 12 when I went. I didn't really know what I was doing.
How was that?
It was hard. I also wasn't as strong, but you really got to make it work. It's tough, but it's a little boring. It's more of like a social thing. But I mean, you don't find golf boring. That's more of like a walk and talk.
Golf is not boring though.
I fucking love golf though.
Golf
It's
is
very
not boring.
fun.
That's
Well,
like,
some people find it boring. I found curling a tad boring after a while, but initially the concept is like, okay, so we just got to keep brooming the ice to make it more slippery so this thing can keep sliding and whoever slides the furthest wins. Like,
well, it's the furthest to a certain point. And
Yeah.
You can't get outside of that point.
right. There's like an area. If it comes out of that area, it doesn't count.
What's the table version of that? Fuck, I forgot what it's called. Like backgammon or something. Backgammon.
Oh, is that-
Backgammon.
I don't think it's
Is that not
backgammon.
that's a Middle Eastern kind of thing.
It's
right?
like where they sand the board and then
Put
you
some
throw
like powder on it.
Yeah, you throw the thing and then if you do it too much, it'll fuck up your score or something.
Isn't
like
it like we flick it?
I have no fucking clue. I think it's called backgammon or something like that.
Why did I think you were talking about air hockey?
No, not air hockey.
I got
What
an
the fuck?
arcade. I was like, bro, I love that game. Sorry.
Anyways, to answer your question, what do I think about tennis? I love tennis, and I've actually like on my YouTube, like sometimes it pops up with the Olympics, like highlights of tennis, and they're fucking crazy, bro. They're insane.
Was this not the group, including Alexis, that was supposed to have like a tennis match?
Yeah.
Me and Mondi said we're down. Y'all never held up your...
We shot shots, and
apparently
you guys never.
apparently Alexis is a big tennis player. I didn't know that, but I know her mother is.
Yeah.
Cat.
But Mondi, this is the question.
Yeah.
Okay, against Serena Williams, you have an offer. All you have to do is make 1 point on her. Like all you have to do is just make sure like she could score as many as she wants, but the game goes to like 21. I don't know what tennis rules are,
Okay.
but all you have to do is just get 1 point on her.
Okay.
And if you get that 1 point, you get like $10 million.
Uh huh.
But if you don't, you go to 5 years jail.
Oh, he's
Which one
throwing
are
it
you
right
taking?
back at you.
Fuck no, dude. Have you seen Serena Williams? She's built. She's so good. She's in her prime. Well, actually, she's not in
All
prime
you need is
anymore,
1 point.
all I need is 1 point, but still, bro, have you seen the way a tennis ball curves?
She's huge.
And when it does curve, it bounces
She's
on the thing, and then
scary.
it's gone. It's gone out of the fucking what do you
She's
call it?
scary.
Arena.
How fast do you think her ball flies, dude?
Oh, dude, like probably 70 miles an hour.
Does she make a sound effect when she hits the ball?
Yeah,
She
she
definitely
grunts.
does.
She grunts.
She definitely
She grunts.
She grunts.
She's not like a high pitched one. She's a grunter.
Yep.
Okay.
I should add a clip of Serena Williams just.
Boom.
Listen.
But yeah, no, I don't know. I don't fuck with people that. Well, I do fuck with people that play tennis, but I wouldn't mess with them. You know, because
I
they're
feel
just,
that. I feel
they're
that.
too good. Even you, bro, you're pretty good yourself.
Not really.
Yeah, when you're on the other side of the court, I get nervous.
I just carried the team because I just run on both sides. We play teammates, and I'm always like shooting for the teammate. I don't know why.
Every single time you guys play sports together, basketball, tennis, whatever the hell it may be, I always get a snap from Zeb zooming in on you.
On me?
Zooming in on you mid-play or something, going, why is this motherfucker so sexy? And he's just zooming in on you. You're just like in your peak moment, and I'm like, why am I seeing this?
Listen,
Like,
I remember that. That's funny, actually.
when you put a little bit of sweat on Mondi and you put him in athletic
He's
clothing and
glowing.
he has all his cuts
Stop
and
it.
everything's just so amazing.
Okay, and with that, we're going to take a quick ad break, and we'll be right back with some more. Monty, why are you always wearing black, dude? Like, I feel like your entire closet is always black. Like, are you going to a funeral or something? Like, what's going on here?
No. I mean, it says you. Like, you're the one wearing the Chinese knockoff Tommy Hilfiger sweatshirt.
Okay. All right. Let's change then.
Okay, let's do it. Okay, is this better?
It's like, it's kind of boring, dude. Like, why'd you gray? Really? Like, I feel like we could do a little bit better than that.
Okay, well, I don't know about yours either. I mean, like, you know what month it is, right? It's July, and there's a Christmas tree on your sweater.
You're right, but like, you don't like the boldness of it?
I
too
think
much?
it's a little too bold.
Okay. Well, maybe we need something a little bit more neutral.
A little more neutral.
Yeah. What do you
Okay.
think?
Yeah. Well, the third time's a charm, right?
Let's try it again. All right. Damn. Is that neutral by Narba?
Yeah, I love this brand. Did you know that this is made out of 100% cotton?
No wonder it's so soft.
Listen, guys, have you guys ever struggled picking out an outfit? Maybe your sweatshirts are too boring, too dark, too bright. Maybe you need something a little bit more, what's the word? Something
More
neutral.
What's more neutral than a unisex clothing line made by Neutral by Narba? Sound familiar, guys? Season 1, Episode 10, our fellow friend Narba Babakani with his own clothing line.
He's got sweaters, sweatpants, tanks, and he's got a new summer collection dropping August 4th featuring ribbed tanks and ribbed biker shorts in 3 different colors.
Wow. Go to neutralbynarbed.com, use code TOXIC at checkout for 15% off your order.
Damn, Todd, we look good.
I know, we got this matchy going on. I'm loving it.
That's right, guys. Go to neutralbynarba.com and use code TOXIC at your checkout for 15% off on your order.
Anything else to say before we cut this ad, Mondi?
Yeah, stay neutral. Okay, and we're back from the ad. All right.
What's up, guys?
So let me ask you a question, Zohab. Okay, let's get into relationship because
Ooh.
we love to do those. All right.
I know our listeners like relationships.
Yeah. So let me ask you a question. Would you ever date a girl with an OnlyFans?
I gotta think about that one. Okay. There's this like OnlyFans girl that like keeps popping up on Reddit, and like
Okay.
her name's like Ukario or some shit. But
Hukari? That sounds like sushi.
That's like the sushi place
It's like-
in town.
I just want to dip that in soy sauce.
I don't know what her name is. Just starts with an O.
Okay.
But like when I see her, like that could definitely be my girl.
Yeah.
But anyone else, probably not. Like I probably cannot.
So it
date
depends
him.
on what she looks like?
No, just this girl has like very
Okay, so this is a
specific-
very specific situation.
Yeah,
This is
yeah.
like your hall pass kind of thing.
Exactly. Yeah.
But
yeah.
like in reality, in general, if you were to meet a girl and you really like her and then you find out she's got an OnlyFans, is that it for you?
yeah, because like
No second date?
well, I'm weird because like I'll look at a girl and like I could make her committed. Like I have a problem with like
Okay.
girls, right? Like I'll look at a girl who's like independent and I want her to be dependent. Like so
Okay.
I'll go after girls.
You want to be in control.
I wouldn't say I want to be in
Is basically
control,
what you're
but I want to have like I want to be able to change.
He
things,
wants
like,
to assert his dominance. Is
Okay.
what he's saying. He wants to lift his leg on the fire hydrant
So in a situation where you're going for a girl and she like, for example, you're on Tinder maybe, and you have the first date with her. She has an OnlyFans. She makes it known, right?
Yeah.
You wouldn't go on a second date with her?
It just depends if she could hold a conversation. Like if she's there and like.
Oh, okay.
He wants some banter.
That's the thing with Zub. He likes intellectual girls.
Yeah.
Okay. He likes girls that can intellectually, what do you call it?
Challenge me.
Challenge you.
Yeah.
I'm the same way, dude. That's
what
good.
was this little violin in your hand?
I don't know. I was rubbing the.
That's the sauce. That's a little bit
That's
of
the
sauce to
sauce.
add in the
Okay.
conversation.
You know Salt Bae
He
when he
wants a
does the
little
salt?
bit of salt.
Yeah. It's a little bit of salt. But what about this? Let me change up the situation. Okay, so let's say you're dating a girl, and she comes up to you. She's like, "Babe, I want to start an OnlyFans. What do you think?"
Oh, so
about that?"
mid-relationship.
Mid-relationship. It's not before you start. It's like, let's say maybe you're 2 months into dating. You officially put a label on it. What do you say at that point?
2 months.
Yeah, let's say something like that.
2 months. I feel like it's like fuck no, get out of here. Like I don't
Okay,
like
let's
being
talk about a time where you're actually committed
Like,
to
let's
this
say
girl.
2 years. Let's say
Okay.
2 years. All right?
Okay, fuck 2 years.
2 years. I'm in this relationship. At this point, I think that would be the biggest hurt. Like ego, my ego would get so hurt because first of all, like, am I not satisfying you? Like, am I not doing everything I can to do to like not make you do this?
Okay.
Right.
So okay, I can see that.
There's,
I
Yeah,
see
yeah.
that.
there's a little ego hurt there, and then on top of that, it's like, if you're down to get on OnlyFans, what else have you been doing that I don't know about?
Oh, so he starts circling.
Yeah, I'm an overthinker. You know, it's like
You're an overthinker. You
Yeah.
like to get all the situations like in place.
exactly. Yeah,
Okay.
I try to be like, okay,
He's gonna put the puzzle pieces together. He's
Okay.
gonna be like, "What? Why?"
I'm a chess player. Like I'll be like, okay, what rook to D5 did you move that I didn't see? Like,
He's not joking. He is a chess
This
player.
is why you always win on Connect Four, bro.
Yes.
That's funny. Okay.
So you see into the future and you kind of think of all the hypothetical things that could happen.
Yeah, and you know, actually, there was a lesson I learned recently: is don't look into the future if you're trying to find out someone's next move. Look into the past.
Wow, that's some bars, bro.
Yeah,
That's
because
some fucking bars.
Was that from like a Drake song or something?
no, I was actually sitting with a millionaire, and like I was sitting with him. He was teaching me, like he was like, "Come sit down with me." I was like, "Okay."
You can say it was me.
it was you. It was
You
you.
can say my name.
But he taught.
You can name drop. It's okay.
You can name drop. I'm here. Like,
Hey, yeah, Monty the millionaire. Monty the millionaire. He sat me down.
That's a ring to it, Mondi.
Yeah, Monty the Millionaire. We'll make it happen. Okay, sorry. I didn't mean to interrupt.
No,
you.
you're good.
Go ahead.
That's good. But Monty the millionaire sat me down. He's like, "Let me teach you something." I was like, "Okay, I wanna learn. You're a millionaire." And he taught me. He's like, "Okay, when you go hunting for deer, you never think about where they're gonna go. You always think about where they've been." And I was like, "Where's this going, Mondi? Like, what are you trying to tell me? Like, I don't really go hunting for deer."
Tell him the punchline.
But he was like, "No. What I'm saying is, in business, if you ever want to take a business to the next level, always look in the past, because the past will tell you where they're gonna go in the future. Because the past repeats itself. If you're a man that does not like past, the history, you're set to redo history."
Okay. I see what you're talking about.
I didn't pay attention in history.
No, I know about my boy Abe.
I could tell.
Abe Blinky, you know, Fourscore.
Hey, Blinkley, ooh, Fourscore.
Fourscore, 7 years ago, you know?
Bryce to wear a shirt that said, "I'm
Oh,
on a
that was a little
Fourscore
shout out
tonight
to a listener.
at my mosque."
Shout out to a listener, that's right.
That was a little shout out to a listener.
Yeah,
what
that's
you
funny.
just did.
Yeah.
You know who you are.
So,
Um,
what do you call it? So, no OnlyFans for you?
No.
What about you, Mondi?
What,
would say
I?
no.
Yeah.
Okay, which situation? Let's
the first
take
one.
this
The first
one by
one you
one.
gave him. So let's say you're getting to know the girl, you just met her. First date goes good, and then you find out after the first date that she's got an OnlyFans. Would you ask her out?
Yeah.
You'd
I
ask
would.
her.
Yeah, I would.
Would you see it as a serious thing, or would you
No.
think it was like just like a
No,
fun one?
I would not.
Not wifey material.
I would not think it was a serious thing.
Okay.
It would kind of just be like
Like a for fun summer.
it's like
kinda.
a rap song. I'm just trying to get a feature, and that's how I'd look at it. You know,
Okay.
I wouldn't look at it as like
Okay. And what about
Businessman.
And what
Businessman
about
Bondi.
what was you're officially into the relationship? You put a title on it. Is
That
what you
one?
were saying, Zeb?
Yeah.
And
That
then
one's-
and then you find out she's had the OnlyFans the whole time, or she wants to make one.
She wants to make one.
Oh, she wants to make one. Yeah, no, I don't know. That one's a
Are
harder
you going to be
one.
that controlling boyfriend saying, drawing the line?
It depends. You know, it really
Hold
depends.
on. Stop. Sorry. You can continue
Go
in a
for it,
minute,
go for
but you can't say that. That's not controlling. That's boundaries.
Yeah, that's
And
true.
that's the one thing a lot of times
Well,
girls confuse a lot is that the fact that there's boundaries that men have, and they're like, "Oh no, man's being controlling." But when a woman has boundaries, now its boundaries is no longer being controlling.
I see that. But some girls can also make the argument where it's like, oh, he's not letting me wear what I want to wear, because it is like it does have to do with her body. So like some girls could be like turn it around and go, oh, are you insecure about a relationship? Like, oh, you're not going to let me do what I want to do with my body?
See, that's fucked up. If girls do that, that's really fucked up, because especially in this situation.
Well, some girls can make that argument because like lately it's like very body positivity and like a girl's got to do what a girl's got to do. Yeah. But like I understand the boundary thing, and I wouldn't make an OnlyFans.
But even the dressing thing, like as far as dressing goes, like I'm the type of person that would let my girl wear whatever she wants.
Okay.
But there is the argument that the man can have boundaries there too, where the girl can. Like,
there's a double standard.
Yeah, there is a double standard because women always on Twitter. You always see all these rules and things they put on men, but when it comes to girls, like, whoa, you can't do that. It's like, you guys can't do that. But Monty, continue. Sorry to cut you off.
No, you're good. You're good. That was a very good point. So what was I saying? Oh yeah. So it really depends on what is on the OnlyFans. You know what I mean? Because I have a friend of mine that I know, and his girlfriend. Okay.
Like toes.
What? Yeah, like, but it's not even that thing. It's like it's a fake. It's not even hers. It's not her pictures.
Oh,
she will find pictures.
It.
Yeah,
okay.
she will find pictures like online, and she will like sell it, saying that it's hers, but it's not hers.
Okay.
Yeah, and so in that sense, it is a business move, right?
That's fraud.
But that is also fraud. Okay.
You're her.
Yes, that is fraud.
If you need law support, please call me.
But yeah, it really depends, you know, because is she actually putting out like content out there that other people can see?
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? Like, what type of content is this? Like,
so you believe that certain things are just for you, though?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. I believe in that. I'm not, I don't like when.
No, I don't either. I mean, if it was vice versa, I wouldn't either.
Yeah. What's your opinion? What if your boyfriend comes and he has like?
Is that like very common for guys?
What do you mean?
Like, do a lot of guys have like OnlyFans or something like that?
No. But let's just say like you're
so.
dating one guy and he's like the greatest guy ever, but like he wants to have an OnlyFans because he's like the next Johnny Sins.
What is he showing? Everything. I probably wouldn't support it. I wouldn't like it. I'd be very disappointed and like.
What about no face? No face.
No face, no case.
Yeah.
Yeah, but there's like certain things on a certain like person's body where you could recognize like, oh, that's him.
Yeah, but you can never prove it in the end.
No.
You know.
Somehow though, like if there's like a birthmark or something, yeah, you can.
That's true. The biggest problem I have with like OnlyFans is the fact that you have to promote your OnlyFans to make money, right? So if you're gonna promote your own OnlyFans to make money, now your girl has to put, like in my sense, my girl has to put her OnlyFans on her bio and like promote it.
Right.
Now people are seeing her body regardless of what she's showing or what she's not showing. Like they're seeing her body. Now there's comments coming up.
Right.
That's like, hey, like you're beautiful, whatever. So like now in her head, she's like getting hella ego filled.
Yeah.
And then whenever you have an argument with her, she's like, well, I have all these other options.
Ooh.
You know what I'm saying?
Plus, bro, you know what? I looked into the future, okay? And this is just something that I think is going to happen with OnlyFans is that, like, maybe, like, 20 years from now, 15 years from now or something like that, it'll become very competitive, I feel like, because...
It is right now.
But think about it in, like, 15 years, because who's going to pay for, like, some vanilla, like, OnlyFans, like, this girl's posting, like, Instagram stuff? When you can be paying for something, you know, it'll be very competitive. I feel like, and it's gonna get like normalized.
Yeah,
that's what I think is gonna happen. To
you just have to do the next biggest weirdest thing.
You're gonna be seeing things like on Twitter saying normalize OnlyFans.
Normalize OnlyFans.
I mean, it's already very normal. Yeah.
And I'm pretty sure like it's funny because like OnlyFans started not because of like that stuff, is because you know Patreon.
Yeah.
It's like something that people can like donate money to see content. It was supposed to be like that, like a competitor, but then it turned into. Like a
I mean, but like a part of it's been around forever though. It's just literally like another, it's like literally
cam girls.
No, I was gonna, that's another way too, but it's like virtual stripping.
It's fucking disgusting, bro.
You think?
Well, I don't know. It's because
would you think, are you saying that from the point of view because like if your girl was doing it?
No.
Just in general,
I'm confused, like, to be honest with you, because why would you go out and pay for something like that when you can free. Get it for free, you know? You know what I'm saying?
Pornhub exists.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. It's like, why would you pay? And the thing in my head, the sick thing is that like everybody's starting to do it. It's becoming normalized, right?
Yeah.
And I don't know. There's like something like a sick thing in people's head where it's like, if they know the person, then it's like more exhilarating. You know what I mean?
Oh yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Because they're getting like a sneak peek at what's under the covers, basically.
I had
what they've never been able to see.
Yeah.
And I had a friend who had his ex-girl like post it on like I got the Twitter notification. It came up, and like I was so tempted to go back to my friend like, yo, I saw your ex-girl's nipple.
That's so funny.
Such a like little kid thing to do. Yeah. I saw her little nippy.
But yeah, it's crazy. It's fucking crazy. OnlyFans.
That's what you're working with, bro. Come on.
Oh my god.
But yeah, okay. So you guys don't support it.
I mean, I support the business.
I support it. I don't give a fuck what you do. If you have one, I don't care. I'm not going to look
You
at
just
you as less of a
personally
person.
don't like it,
What do you mean?
and you wouldn't want it for your girl.
He just doesn't want it for his girl. Like he
Got
wants.
it.
He wants to
Yeah,
have some.
preferably I would not want it as
Okay.
like, a thing with my
Okay.
girlfriend.
What if your girl's bringing in
Respectable.
like millions of dollars?
Okay, then maybe, you know, if I get
About that.
millions of dollars, you know, Mondi the millionaire says that maybe I should take a cut of that. And, you know, if the money's going into the relationship, then what can I say? You know, if she's making millions of dollars.
Hey, she's buying her loyalty.
No, I'm just kidding. I don't know. That's a weird thing because I don't want to seem like a gold digger. That's not what I care about.
But to go back to that just real quick, when you guys said like, oh, but what if his face doesn't show, or what if they're covering it, like, and they can never prove it? I feel like in the end though, like me knowing would constantly make me circle. Like I would be overthinking. I would be circling. Like I don't like the idea of knowing that he's got it. So it doesn't. I don't give a fuck about if anybody else knows too much. It's more like, okay, but I do.
Yeah.
No, I get what you're saying because you're always like scared because you're waiting for the day when it like leaks. You know what I'm saying?
Right,
Like when somebody
right.
figures out and then all of a sudden
Right, and
rumor
all of a
spreads.
sudden I'm tied with that. Like,
Yeah.
oh, Tatiana was with the guy who had the this. Like
The this.
Is that
whatever the this is.
Is that a big deal? Is that a big deal to you?
Well, I mean,
Like
like
getting associated with somebody that you don't want to be associated with?
yeah.
Okay.
I've always been like that, even with friendships too. Like every little thing, like I don't want to associate myself with someone like that.
Okay, I can see
Yeah.
that. That's cool.
Are you not?
No, I don't know.
I
don't know.
I unfortunately do care with what a lot of people think of me. I care.
Yeah.
I wish I didn't.
It's a natural.
But
we
I
all
care
we all
what
do a
other
little
people
bit.
think of
Like
me.
no matter how much you say you
Yeah.
don't, we all do a little bit. Like
we all
there's-
do a little. I wish I didn't care as much, but yeah, no, I definitely am the associate kind of person.
Are you a people pleaser though?
I think so.
Like, so if you're in a relationship and like your boyfriend is like not fully pleasing you, and you're like, are you the type to go out of the way to please him, make sure that he's happy, and like regardless of your happiness?
Yes.
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 Mm.
Have you been in that position before?
Not in like a negative way like that. No, not like that. Not deep. Like, oh, I'm not happy in this relationship, but I'm still gonna make sure he's happy. Not deep like that. But I've been in like stupid little scenarios like that. Well, I'll make sure like, okay, if he's good, I'm good.
Okay. Yeah.
Like the nurturer in me comes out.
Mm.
Future mama comes out.
Personally, myself, like, there's been multiple times where I've gone way out of my way, completely like risking and like
The effort.
ruining, yeah, my own happiness
Yeah,
just
yeah,
to
yeah.
make sure their happiness is good. But I just wanted to see.
No,
if you,
I think that's always me.
yeah.
No matter who I'm with, it's always gonna be like that.
Yeah. Okay. What about
Mondi,
you,
are
Mondi?
you?
About what?
Have you ever like risked your own happiness and put your happiness to the side to make someone else happy, which that someone else was your significant other?
Like
Or like make sure they're good before you're good.
like a significant other or like just with people in general?
Both.
A significant.
Okay.
A significant other, no. And that's one of my flaws is that I'm very selfish, you know? And
Okay.
I'm not even saying this as a joke, you know, like I'm a very selfish guy, I feel like. And I have like that like stubbornness within me, you know, when I say like I'm narcissistic, like, you know, maybe it's a little bit true, but I think that there's something part of me that's just like
It's all
naturally
full circling,
selfish.
bro.
Yes.
Yeah, now
Yeah.
he's like accepting it and he's owning it. First he was like, guys, am I narcissistic? And now he's like, I think I might be narcissistic.
Now I'm just
and
fully
now I'm like,
embodying
guys,
it.
I'm fucking selfish.
But
Yeah,
also
I'm
at
not
the,
joking.
at the same time, you know, it's like I'm not saying that I'm like working on it, you know, like it's not something that I'm
You're proud
like,
of.
accepting or proud
Yeah.
of. I'm just saying that because I'm aware.
So this poses a great question right here. So now that you mentioned that you've been selfish and that you are narcissistic a little bit, which
Yeah.
I am myself too. But have you ever had one that you've been selfish towards that they got away? So have you ever had one that got away because of how you acted?
Yeah.
Do you want to go into that?
You have?
Yes, I have. And I think you were there when I actually met this girl. Hopefully she doesn't watch this shit, bro. This is embarrassing. But I think you were actually there when I met this girl for the first time. But it was back in senior year after grad night. We had just got back from Universal. Were you at Denny's? Did you go to Denny's?
Yeah.
Yeah, you were there. You were on the opposite side of the table. This was back when I didn't really know you that well. But it was a funny thing because we had just gotten back from Universal. We all went to the same Denny's, and it was like two different groups. and I ended up sitting next to the girl, right? And we hit it off. It was insane. Like the chemistry was there, and funny thing was that she actually got the same job as me that summer, so it was like a summer fling kind of thing, and that was my mistake, was that I treated it like it was a summer fling kind of thing, but I didn't realize that she was just like so much of my type, right? Like she was like a very good like counterpart to me, and so yeah.
So you lost it.
Yeah, I lost it in the end, only because I treated it like it was a summer fling kind of thing, and not because I wanted to take it further. So
that was the selfishness coming out.
That was the selfishness coming out. Yeah. So that was why
You live and you learn.
You live and you learn.
Have you ever had, like, before your current relationship, have you ever had someone that got away?
Yeah, but not because of me.
Okay.
Or not because of like my personality. It was just situation.
Was
No, this is my
circumstance.
this is like my real first titled relationship, so I don't really can't really
I
say
feel
much.
that. I feel
Can't
that.
really say much.
I see.
Yeah.
What about you, bro?
Oh, of course, yeah. Like,
He's like
oh man, I wrote a whole 5-page front to back letter to this girl.
Really?
Yeah, trying to like confess my love back to her, but
I think that was the night you literally were a changed person. I remember that night.
have I
Fire
ever
pit
been
night.
the same since then?
I think like
what's
a
your opinion
part
on
of you still like, okay, so back in high school, I don't know if you don't mind me exposing. Back in high school, I literally gave Zeb a nickname. It was just Peacock. Like, cause he really thought he was the shit. Like he was very that like alpha personality. And I think like you still kind of have that like alpha mentality. It's just kind of who you are. Like he's an Aries dude. Like that's just like, you're a go-getter. He's very that, but you're different now. I feel like you're more humble. And like you literally look like you've gone through a heartbreak. You know how when someone goes through a heartbreak, they come out different from it.
Yeah.
Like I literally remember from that night, I read the letter. You were there. You really were vulnerable in front of the fire pit. We were having a moment, and then from then on, I'm like, okay, Zep's not the same. Like if anybody from high school ever came up to me and they were like, man, fuck that guy. Like he was so this, he was so that. I'm like, shut up. I was like, he's not that person anymore. So you got to give him a second chance.
No, yeah, that definitely was a changing moment. It was a humbling experience because like it made me really realize, because there's things that you could lose and you could never get back.
Yeah.
And up to that point, I had never had lost something so valuable that was like, oh, I can never get this back. And I think that's what really changed my personality. And it was a pretty cool night. It was a pretty good experience. Like I recommend everyone going through a heartbreak. It's it's definitely worth it.
Yeah.
Speaking of heartbreak, I have a question. It's definitely going to change things up a little bit.
Okay.
So quick little segue. What would you guys do, both of you, if you guys caught your partner cheating on you with your best friend?
With my best friend.
With your best friend.
What would I do?
What would you do?
Monday, do you want to handle this?
Do I want to handle this?
What do you mean by handle this?
Like take the question before me.
Oh, I thought you meant like, okay, we're handling like a fist fight or something.
Give me some context. Like how deep am I in this relationship?
A year.
A year in this relationship. Okay, how is my relationship with my best friend?
Close. It's your best fucking friend, bro.
Okay, so has there been a thing before the relationship with my best friend? Like, did I have a little bit of was there a spark there? No. Oof.
One night, just they got carried away, and
I think the reason why this question is so hard for us, 'cause I'm having a little bit of trouble like processing this question too, is that like, fuck, like I hope my best friend never does that. You know what I mean? Like fuck, you know what I mean?
Dropping them both. Gonna get over it. Gonna give him another chance.
No, I mean it's
too loaded, huh?
Clearly, I wasn't into my relationship, so I'll drop her. And then I would like explore options.
Oh, so you're saying there's a reason why she cheated?
Did I catch her cheating or did I cheat?
No, you caught her cheating on you with your best friend.
Oh, dude, I got this whole question wrong. I thought I got caught cheating with my best friend. But okay.
No. What?
I thought I was here with Mo, bro. Like.
No, wait, what? No.
Okay, so I caught her.
You caught her cheating on you.
She's cheating, and it's with your best friend.
Oh my god.
Now do you understand why it's like, I think this is so hard for me to answer, is because like I can't ever see this happening with my best friend or just any of my friends in general.
But
see
like, it happen. See it through. You dropping them both?
Yeah, that's really tough. I have a thing against people that like let girls get in between like relationships.
You brought
because,
this up last couple episodes
yeah,
ago.
I brought it
Last
up last
episode.
episode,
Yeah.
and fuck, dude. You know, I had the situation happen with me, or not really, but like
You're in the opposite side.
a girl was in between my friendship with this guy, and I ended up dropping the friend. But I feel like that's a different situation. To be honest, it doesn't really match. But fuck, I would
Really?
definitely drop the girl.
Are you serious?
I would drop the
Yeah,
girl too.
I would definitely
over my
drop the
best
girl
friend.
for sure.
Like,
Okay, but how would your relationship with your best friend be after that?
okay,
Like,
first of all, my girl, like, I trusted her enough to be in a situation where she could be in a room with my best friend, or whatever. I trusted her enough not to do that, and obviously there's blame on the best friend at the end of the day. But
yes,
that my best friend never had that commitment to me, that loyalty to me, that was like, I'm not gonna cheat on you. You know what I'm saying? Like, yeah, he slept with my girl. I'm gonna be mad at him, whatever. But at the end of the day, I'm not gonna let a girl get in between me and him, because personally, I just won't let, like, my best friends are
you
like,
could never look at him the same though,
I can't. No, you're right, but
and you would never trust him anymore.
that's it's a hard question. It's a hard scenario. Like, you can't
I thought
trust
there
both.
was an easy answer, dude.
But first, I'm gonna drop the girl before I drop my guy friend, because my guy friend, there's probably more explanation to it.
Yeah,
But
you would explore options. I feel like with the girl, like
but
I
what's
feel like
there to explain?
girls are replaceable. Like, at the end of the day, like, you could like get another girlfriend,
Okay.
but you can't find another best friend that's like been there for
Okay,
you.
but clearly he's not your best friend. A best friend don't do that.
But like there, like I feel like girls' titles of best friend and guys' title of best friends are way different, to be honest. Because girls have like 27 best friends.
Girls hand that out like candy. Bro.
Yeah,
like every
girls
girl I mean,
just
oh, this is my best
give it-
friend Charlie.
Yeah,
Like,
I'm like, oh my god, how many do you have? And they're like, one of many. I don't know, whatever. But with guys, I feel like we're very selective when we think of best friend. Like we don't have like just one, but like we'll have
Like a
select
top.
few, like a handful.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? It's not, we're not going to give that title to everybody,
Yeah.
and that's why it's so hard when your girl cheats on your best friend. We're thinking about these people in our hand right now. You know what I'm talking about? And so that's why it's so hard to
I'm
fucking
so
answer.
shocked
Like,
right now.
my-
You guys really threw me for a loop.
my life revolves so much around my best friends. Like, so much things in my life are connected. 'Cause,
Right.
In my specific circle that Monty's also involved in, it's so interconnected. Everything is so interconnected with me personally. All my friends from every group is within one group.
Yeah.
And for me to lose that friend is me losing my whole livelihood. If I lose a girl, it's not that bad. Yes, I could like talk to the guy and be like, yo, like, what the hell happened? We're gonna have some beef. But guys ultimately will.
That's
I'm,
it. You're just gonna sit him down. and
No.
go,
I'm the type of guy that I'll beef with you. Like, we'll fight right here, right now. But like, at the end of the day, I'm not gonna let a girl get in between me and the guy, because the girl was also with me for a year.
Wow. All right.
I don't know if that makes sense. But
No, I get it. I just don't get it.
What about you?
Like,
What about you?
I would drop
personally?
them both.
You drop them both?
Yeah, girl and guy.
And that's the reason why, is because I feel like when you think of best friend, like what do you like? Who are you thinking of? Like you have so
No,
many.
but like
you know what I mean?
I too believe that like I've got like a good amount of best friends, and I completely get it because I've got the friends that go, oh, this is my best friend, this is my best friend, this is my best friend. You're like, dude, which one's your actual best friend?
Yeah.
And like I struggle to just pick one, two, but I think I have like a handful too. But after that, like I don't see them as best friend anymore. Like if you you just slept with my guy, like no.
But it's like
I could never.
when you say best friend, it's like there's a reason they're your best friend. Like maybe you can get through like mistakes.
yeah,
you know
but a
what I mean?
best friend doesn't do
Like
that.
I feel like when you say best friend and you can just take away the title just like that. You know what I mean?
But it's not just like that. It's not like they stole food off my plate. They slept with my guy. Like you really need to think that through, and like as you're doing it, you know what you're doing is wrong.
This is
and
a
you
great
continue
conversation
to commit.
I've been having for a long time. It's a great conversation. It's like, it goes into a deeper topic of cheating, right? Like emotionally cheating and physically cheating, where for a guy, physically cheating is not as bad as a girl emotionally cheating.
Is
but-
this not what we thought? What we
but-
talked about when you were here the first episode?
Yeah, we
It
can do a full
kinda-
circle.
It is a full circle, and the narcissism was also was when I first
Yeah,
started.
it really
it's fine.
is.
That's true.
Like with the physical cheating, is the physical cheating of a woman is the same as the emotional cheating as a man, whereas the physical cheating as a man is the same as an emotional cheating as a woman.
Yeah, yeah, because for guys sometimes it's like done in like whatever, like you guys physically cheat, but there was no emotional connection. to it.
Exactly.
But for girls, like when we sleep with a guy, I feel
So-
like there's like an emotional connection tied to it too. Because unless
So
you're
when you
the
get-
type of girl to kind of just give
When
it
you
away
get into
to
the
anybody.
biology of it, right? Like, when you get the biology of the men and the women, right? And like, if my
Shit,
best
this is
friend
deep.
is like sleeping with my girl,
Literally.
there was, for him, it was just another body, right? Like I'm sure he could have like thought it through better. It's like your best friend, like, but you said it was a drunken night, right?
No, I didn't say that.
You didn't say that?
You just
I assumed
that.
that. Okay, but let's just say
He's
like,
coming up with reasons for his best friend already.
But let's just assume. And then, but like with girls, before they have sex with anyone, they usually assess like A through Z every single situation and rules and everything. So the girl thought about it more than I already know that the girl that I was with thought about sleeping with my best friend way more than the boy did. The girl was trying to like hurt me. The boy was just trying to have sex.
So then, if you were if you were in my position, am I valid to say to drop both?
If you're the girl,
yeah,
because your best friend would be a girl.
Yeah,
unless your boy is sleeping with another boy, that's a whole different story.
I really would hope not. Would hope not. But
no, you're valid because girls think about this shit more than guys do. Like if
that's like the biggest betrayal
for a girl, yes.
Yeah.
For a guy, I feel
that's why I guess that's why I was kind of like looking at you like dumbfounded. Like what?
What would be a guy's biggest betrayal, bro?
Bro,
what would be the worst thing you could do to a guy best friend?
A guy best friend, the worst thing you do is if you go like.
Oh, he already knows.
If you go, me and you go into business together, right?
Okay.
And we're doing great, or you see me succeeding, or I see you succeeding, and I come in and I sabotage you. I release some facts that you told me in good heart. I went to your girl and I said some shit to her that you told me in like. When you're vulnerable or something like that is the biggest betrayal to a guy because guys hold the value of being able to tell their boy stuff and never having it to like.
What about financial shit?
Our word.
Financial shit is like them betraying you, like because a man, the whole like premise of a man is standing on your word, like saying if you give your word to something, like hold that up. Like if I tell you I'm never gonna tell anyone about this, I'm never gonna tell anyone about this. If I tell you that I'm gonna have your back, I'm gonna have your back. The biggest betrayal to me is like if I'm in a fight and my boys don't have my back.
Yeah.
If I'm in a business and my boys don't have my back, like that's a betrayal to me because I would have theirs.
Okay, so I've got another question real quick to just jump right off this. When you guys get in conflict, whether it be with your partner, best friend, whoever it may be, how do you guys handle conflict? Are you guys the type to walk out of a situation before it gets worse? Do you guys hash it out right then and there? Do you guys get loud and aggressive? Like, how do you guys handle conflict? What is your go-to?
But what's a conflict like?
You're in a fight with someone. You're just fighting, you're arguing. And it gets to the point where like you're reaching your peak of argument. Like some people, they know that, okay, if I don't leave the situation right now, like I'm going to say things I shouldn't say or I'm going to do things I shouldn't do. So they will leave a situation. They will walk out. They'll literally leave the house, take a drive. Or they decide like, no, I can't walk away from it until like I finish the situation. I want to get down to a solution.
The ego won't let them leave.
Or they get aggressive and loud and they assert like, how do you guys handle conflict?
I would swing. I would really swing. And, to be honest with you,
no, wait, not to your partner though.
What are you talking about?
Like, okay,
I thought you were talking about just like in general, like because you said friends.
Yeah,
right?
one in general and one. I wasn't expecting you to say swing. That's why that's why I kind of generalized it. But like, okay, so if it was in general, you swing, you get aggressive.
Yeah. So if I'm talking, I didn't know you were talking about like significant other. If it was my significant other, I would not beat the shit out of my significant other.
I hope not.
But if it was like somebody
bar fight.
like a bar fight,
sure,
I'm getting in an argument, something's going on. I don't think I would leave, and I've never shown that side of myself before. But I think that if depending on what the argument is, because that's why I asked what the conflict.
Right.
would be.
I can't think of anything. At the moment,
whatever it is, I feel like
it's hot. It's heated.
Yeah, I
swing.
think yeah.
Wow.
If it's verbal and then it goes verbal, verbal,
and
then conflict is like at its peak. It's like at the apex of whatever is going on.
Right.
I might,
Okay.
Yeah, it's different when it's what do you call it? Your significant other,
Yeah, I assess this situation every time I'm in it. So like, there's been multiple times when I've been the mediator. I'm trying to like, hey, like, there's cops right there.
Okay, so
there's people right there. Like, if I do something, I could potentially be in jail. Like, I think about future. I think about like past.
Again,
like,
he's putting the puzzle pieces together.
But like this is literally me in a fight. Like I think 3 steps ahead. Like if I get in this fight, what is it gonna do for me? What is it gonna do for him? What is it gonna do for all of us in the end? Like, is it gonna ruin the night? Is it gonna better the night? What is gonna happen? And usually, like the answer is nothing's gonna happen. We should might as well just stop this right here and move on.
So you would leave?
I wouldn't leave, but I'll try to get everyone to like, yo, let's calm down. Like fuck this guy or fuck that, whatever. Yeah. But there was a certain situation that like, there's been multiple certain situations where if it's me personally, like if you're fighting, I would try to mediate and be like, yo, stop the fight. Like it's not worth it. If it's me personally, I sometimes do get hot headed and I will lose my cool and I would be like, all right. My ego will get in the way. Like definitely my ego's gonna get in the way. It's like, no, I have to kill this person or like everyone around me is not gonna look at me the same.
Kill this person.
Yeah.
Okay. Wow. Okay.
The one time there was a situation that arose and I was with Mondi at the time actually. We were at a birthday dinner, mutual friend's birthday dinner, and there's some guy that came and was trying to get with a couple girls that were with us. Mm-hmm. I didn't do anything. I didn't say like let's get out of here. I didn't say let's stay here. I didn't say anything to the guy. All I said was I stared at the guy actually. But the reason I didn't care there is because all the girls there, I barely knew them. Even the girl's birthday who was there, like we're friends through friends. So it's like for me, as much as I wanted to care, it looked like the girls were like entertaining the idea of the guy being there. Because like from what I was looking at, they were like, yeah, let's take shots. So then
at that point, be a cock block. Yeah,
for me, I thought it was because I'd be on Twitter too much. I'd be like, okay, I don't want to be a cockblock for these girls, nor do I want to be like, come in here like to be the white savior. They barely know me.
But the funny thing is about that that night was that what do you call it? Oh fuck, there's a lot of information to give out here.
But before, like, there was only one girl there that I actually cared about. That was my friend, and that was the one I was trying to protect. But everyone else was like, all right, like y'all look like y'all were entertaining the idea, and now y'all don't look like you're entertaining the idea.
So it depends on your level of relationship, and
yeah,
because
I'm not gonna get involved for someone I don't care about.
Yeah. Wow.
What were you gonna say?
I don't want to say it anymore.
Okay.
I'm actually gonna segue into a question.
Go ahead.
What do you call it? Because you mentioned body count earlier. Okay.
We did.
And who you said something about you said body count. Like you said in a sentence or something like that, and it jogged my memory. If you were in a relationship, you didn't say that.
I don't remember this, but maybe
okay, whatever.
Go ahead.
If you were in a relationship, right, or not a relationship, but like let's say you're trying to get with a girl. Okay.
Yeah.
You're in the talking stage. Would you want to know her body count?
I don't ask questions that will lead to hurt. So no.
Like that. That's funny, bro. That is so funny. Yeah, I don't.
Wait, talking stage like you're dating, no title.
Yeah, no, you're dating. You're trying to secure the bag. Maybe you're trying to put a title on it.
And then you like mid dinner go, what's your body count?
Yeah, like
we have a friend that
comes
does that.
Up. It comes up.
We what?
We have a friend that does that.
Yeah, maybe it comes up. Like not just out of the blue. Like somewhere in the conversation they slip it in. They're like,
you wouldn't ask?
I would not know.
I would not ask either. No, definitely not. What the hell?
It's just like it's painful. Like, why would you want to know? What is that information gonna do for you?
That's true.
Like, they're gonna tell you 4 or 20. Like, what is that information gonna do for you? What's it gonna change?
Oh my god, bro!
Like,
imagine if she says like something over 30 or 40 or something.
Oh my, bro! Fuck. I was 18.
But then, like, what if you find out like later and you really like the girl or something? Like, does that not kind of change your perspective?
Oh yeah, go into that too. Is like does
like,
knowing
then what
it.
If you do find out, okay, you put a title on it, you're close enough to finally disclose that information. You're in it really deep now, and then you go, "Oh yeah, babe, it's actually like 28."
I'll be like, shut up. I don't want to hear it. But no, at that point, I feel like there's a little bit more emotions attached to it. There's gonna be more like.
Okay, so you would let it slide depending on the level of strength in the relationship.
Yeah, because at that point, you probably already had like you've done your thing. You've already
You're number 29.
You were 29. But fuck, that's a big number, huh? 28. But I don't know. You can't really. I guess you can judge. But.
I don't know why initially though I was like putting myself in that position, like I'm on the date and the guy asks. Like I feel like I'd be curious too. So initially I was like, no, I don't know. I don't see why the problem in asking, but I can see now why it can come off like what does that matter?
So would you ask?
Would you ask?
Like put yourself in a situation you're in the talking stage with a guy.
Was it your benefit to
I
ask?
would probably ask, but not word it like that.
Okay, yeah, but like obviously.
Yeah, I'd probably ask, but like a little bit.
So how much experience do you have with this kind of stuff?
Basically,
that's probably how they bring it up.
Kind of, yeah, but like a little bit more down the line.
But it's also
not
on your
like
benefit
first or
to ask,
second
just because
I want to know what I'm walking myself into.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think the only question you should ask, like if you are in that situation, is do you have an STD or not?
Oh, that's a great way to put it.
Yeah, at 28, you might.
Yeah, might have something.
Yeah.
I don't know.
You said that you don't like to ask questions that might lead to hurt. Exactly. Are you not the type of guy to like, given the situation it arises where she leaves her phone or something like that, would you not go through it?
Oh yeah, we brought this up.
No. See, I would be very tempted to go through it. I'd be like, hold on, like what are they saying about me? But I know like if I get in the girls group chat and I see my name pop up and they're saying some shit, like that's only gonna hurt me. Like there's nothing.
There he goes again with the ego.
Like yeah, it's like, but that's the whole point. Is like why would you read something that's gonna ultimately hurt your feelings and then like probably change course of action of how you go about your relationship?
But okay, yeah, it might hurt your feelings, but like what if there's some deep things going on that you're unaware about?
Then let them come to surface. Like why would you go fishing for them?
I don't know. Or what if you find out some things that she's doing behind your back?
Because First of all, you going through their phone.
How long
is
are you gonna go through it without knowing?
But you going through their phone is a breach of trust.
right,
without
right.
them
You're
knowing.
yeah, it's privacy.
So like now you've already broken. You've added
I'm
more
showing my
problems
true
to the.
colors. Like, why wouldn't you go through the phone?
You've just added more problems to the relationship by going through her phone.
It is a
through their
Yeah.
gamble. It is a gamble.
Yeah. I guess in my head, I'm thinking like you're going to find something that you need to know.
And as a chess player, like, again, thinking
Okay.
3 steps ahead. When you bring up the fact like, oh, how come you do this, and she's like, where'd you find out? Where'd you find that out? And you're like, oh, I checked your
Wait.
phone.
Yeah,
and then
why'd
now
you
she's gonna
check
be
my
like,
phone?
why'd you check my phone? And now you're like, oh shit. I just thought maybe I
Because
should.
you were showing signs.
Showed signs.
But if
You
somebody
were showing
told
signs
you
of disloyalty.
or someone saw it, then now you have an argument to make.
Yeah.
Mm.
But still, they did the worst thing. Depending on what you found.
Yeah.
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 Can you beat fire with fire though?
Can you beat fire with fire?
Yeah. Like, is it okay to do a bad thing to
No.
stop a bad thing?
So are you saying like revenge?
No, as in like, because you're saying in that situation they did the worst thing.
Oh,
Is it okay for you to do a bad thing to stop a worse thing?
Bruce Wayne in me says no, because like he's all about like being
The Gandhi
the
in you?
justice, yeah.
Yeah.
But the Zoheb in me is like, no, fuck that. I'm gonna beat fire with fire. Like if you want to throw fire, I'm gonna throw a storm.
That would definitely be my argument. Like, yeah, I went through your phone, but you cheated on me. Like, whatever.
Yeah.
That would be my
No, I see, but like guys will fumble. Like they'll just be like, oh shit, yeah, you're right. Like I did cheat on you, my bad. But like a girl would like hold that. Oh, like no, why'd
My
you go through
bad.
my phone though? Why'd you go through my phone? Because you go through my phone. That's why I cheated on you, because you're that type of person. Like that's the type of like.
so true. I feel like I've heard this before.
Exactly.
That's literally a thing. Yeah.
That's funny.
And that's why I want to like build a conversation set where I can have more girls and stuff and be able to, hey, why the fuck do y'all do this? You know what I'm saying?
I do know what you're saying.
But let me ask y'all a question real quick, because we asked,
Please.
it's kind of being in love with people, right? Like earlier we asked this. Imagine you're in love, right? And like we've imagined this multiple times. You are in love, but let's just say you have a relationship now. Drake, for instance, you're in what? How many years is it now?
Almost 4.
Almost 4. Okay, so now let's say like number 5 is coming, right? And Drake's like, yo, I have a secret to tell you. And you're like, yeah, baby, like tell me anything you want. And
Ew. What
But-
was that?
but no, just imagine like
okay.
so you're like, yeah, you're being supportive, whatever.
Yeah,
and he's
let
like,
me
I've
hear
always
it.
felt like a woman and like I want to like transition. But
Stop.
like hold on,
Stop.
hold on.
I literally did not see you finishing this
No,
sentence
like
that.
hold on. He says this and he's like, I still want to be together with you though, because you're the one I love. But like I want to transition, I want to be in the right body.
So at this point, he's not straight, he's not bi. That's just
No,
like
he's straight, like-
that's considered like pansexual at this point. Because that means that he's into me because of who I am, but he wants to be something else. So if my personality was in someone else's, like if I look like something else, are you saying
Well, the question's on you. Are you gonna stay?
no?
If he wants to transition, is that what
No.
you're asking?
Yeah, he wants to
Wait,
transition.
so
He wants to stay
trying
together.
He's trying to change everything about him, though.
No, he's gonna like I don't know like the full extent of the transition.
Well,
You
it's
gotta
your
ask
story.
him that question.
It's
but,
your story. I'm not asking him jack shit because that's
But-
not what he's going through.
but like let's just
I'm STRAIGHT.
okay, but like
Period.
Okay, let's say he keeps his penis. Like, what would you do?
No.
No,
What is he changing about himself then?
like,
I
just-
don't understand.
He's adding some.
He's gonna get the same hair as you.
estrogen
and
shots.
Estrogen.
No, ew, no.
Lower
I'm
his
sorry.
testosterone
Like
blockers,
personally,
like-
no. No.
What about you,
I've
Wendy?
literally had I just had this recently, just had this conversation with someone else. But not like this. Not like
that's
Drake
not-
was not the situation. It was just like I got asked if like I find girls attractive. Like I got asked like cuz people look at me and sometimes they go, I feel like there's a little bit of bi in you. And like no matter
There
what
isn't every girl.
But that love's not strong enough for you to
but
stick
no,
around.
but like no matter what they say though, like okay, if I give off bi vibes or if I give off bi curious vibes, like I am so damn straight that like I cannot be with someone who's bi. I cannot be with someone who's trans. Like no, male.
I have 2
to
questions
me.
for you.
Huh?
Question number 1 is before he transitions, he asks you, is it okay to transition? And whatever you answer, he will do. If he says
That's so fucked up on my end.
no, but he says, listen, I'm here for you. Like the long run, I've been like this my entire life. I'm gonna continue being like this. But if you want me to transition, I can, and if you don't, I won't. Would you stay?
I probably couldn't look at him the same anymore.
Would you let him be free as a bird?
I'd be like, you move on from this relationship, you be who you need to be, but I can't join you.
And then the second question I have,
that makes me kind of look bad, because why would someone ever give that person a choice? Like, if I said, no, Drake, you cannot transition, I want you to stay the way you are, that means like I'm not letting him be him.
Right.
So then I'm the asshole. But in reality, I want to enjoy being me, and that means I need to be with someone who's straight. I'm straight too. So fly away, bird.
Fly away.
No.
And the second question, before I turn this question over to Mondi, is
Yeah.
Let's forget the fact that he transitioned, but let's say he comes out to you as bisexual. What would your response to that be?
I'd have so many freaking questions, and like I'd wonder if he was always bisexual in our entire relationship, or like if he just realized that he's bisexual. Like, unless you have that answer for me.
I mean, if you're bisexual, by the definition of like bisexual, you were born like that,
right?
So.
But like, unless he just kind of discovered it about himself, because sometimes that kind of comes
Like
about
closeted,
later on. Yeah.
yeah.
But I mean, like, I can't reverse. I literally just say I just said I couldn't be with someone who's bi.
You would say you can't be.
I don't think I could.
Okay.
I would like literally. I just couldn't look at him the same way anymore. Sad to say, because like that, he's still him.
Yeah.
But I have a different perception now.
Yeah. Now 2 males and 1 girl is not the same anymore. You know? But
That's a crazy thing to think
Mondi,
about. Yeah.
Yourself, these questions: would you stick around with a girl that you've been with for a couple years, and she's transitioning to a guy, but she wants to stay with you?
I would not. Sadly. Okay. I know that sounds like a fairy tale.
It's a loss. It's a loss.
Yeah. I don't know.
Yeah.
Because it's attraction, and I'm attracted to girls. And if she wants to transition into a guy, sadly, I will not be. The attraction is gone.
At a certain point with love, though, it's like attraction kind of fades.
No.
Like usually attraction kind of gets like, I don't know if that's just me, but like after a couple years, it's like, okay, yeah, you're hot, but like you're not hot, like yeah. Anyways,
You just get bored.
now your feelings are attached. The looks are like secondary.
Oh, okay. I could see where you're coming from. Yeah, but it that is weird, especially even in the bisexual scenario that he gave you, Tot.
Yeah.
Where it's like would you really end it if he said that like he was attracted to because he's still attracted to you? He's bi.
The difference is though is that like Zeb didn't say you're meeting someone and they tell you straight up they're bi and then you discover the relationship. Like, it's not like first date, hey, I'm bi, and then you kind of see where it goes. Like, I knew initially, but like, I mean, I guess he's still gonna be him, but in my mind I'm thinking like, okay, does that mean that he's not as attracted to me anymore? Like, is he attracted to a different male now? Like, now I have 2 genders to be like jealous and insecure about, rather than like one big gender that I'm already, because like I probably would be the jealous type, and now I'm like, oh my god, every time he goes and hangs out with his guy friends, am I supposed to be worried? like sometimes guy friends are touchy too. Like y'all have no boundaries sometimes.
No, yeah, you're very right.
Yeah, so now I'd be like, I don't know. To me, technically he's still him, but to me that's not him anymore.
All those times now he was gay with the homies is
now I'm gonna be like, wait, so when you said this, what was actually going on? When you went and all those in and out runs, what was actually going on?
What was actually going on?
Yeah, I'm gonna be
what's going on in boys' night?
Remember when JT was sitting on in this chair and he said, yeah, he's got some rough hands. I'm about to question it all.
Yeah, I remember
I'm about to question it all.
I'm sorry, Drake, for all the problems I'm going to cause. I did not mean this to be for you, but you're just the one that was in the position.
Oh, my goodness.
Yeah, you better be straight. But, yeah. Better be fucking straight.
Okay.
Nothing against bis, nothing against trans. Like, you guys know that I am the most, like, I love everybody and anyone. But to me, like, who I need to be with, straight. That's it. Straight.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm like,
I'm a
very stereotypical girl.
You wouldn't be with someone that said they're bisexual from the start?
No,
that's like immediate turn off.
I just couldn't do it. I would be friends with them.
They paid for the first date.
What is it about it? Is it just because the only reason that you really gave was the fact that there's now 2 genders that you have to, or not 2 genders, whatever, how many, that you have to compete with now? You know,
what
is that the big reason, or is there another one?
I think it just like it's like like a portion of it also like affects your personality. Like it becomes like it could be used like all of a sudden you start seeing it in the way that they act and the way that they talk and like what they're interested in. Like they wouldn't be just like my manly man. Like they've got like they might have some feminine qualities. Like I don't know, but now they're like, if you're into guys, if he joined a relationship with a guy, is he supposed to be the dominant one? Is he the submissive one? Like I don't know who I'm into. I don't know what I'm getting myself into anymore.
Oh, okay, I see what you're saying.
I don't know. There's like so many different like ding 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 factors that pop up in my head where I'm like, I don't think I could make it work. I know a lot of people make it work. Nothing against them. Personally, me, straight.
Straight.
It's a very straight answer. No.
Monday, is yours
no pun
from
intended.
the get-go?
From the get-go, they say that they're bisexual?
Yeah.
No, I would date a bisexual. I don't really care.
Because I feel like for you guys, girl, you're like, I want to watch that.
Well, sometimes there's also the situation of like, you're meeting Heffany, and she's like has a lot of testosterone in her. Also, she wants to be dominant over you, and she's like one day like, hey, can I peg you? And that's like a situation in itself.
Where you'd be like, yeah.
No. Depends how much lube is there, but
Depends on how much lube we got.
Oh my god.
If it's the right amount, I might let it slide. Literally.
Oh god.
No, yeah,
the amount of
what's
puns.
that?
that was a wild. The amount of puns this episode.
No, yeah. To be honest, I don't really care. I don't care about that stuff. But I can see what you're saying, where it's like
I just feel like it's a little bit different for a girl to be with a guy.
A bi?
Right? Is that the term?
Like bi guy?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, because you said a
Yeah.
bi, and then you're like a guy.
Well, because I wouldn't be with a girl.
I mean,
But if
it's not
a guy
entirely
who's
different.
bi-
yeah, I wouldn't say it's very much different.
No, but like think about it with
Well, they're in a
gay
relationship
men,
with you.
there's-
They're gonna be fully committed to you.
okay, but like I guess it's like yes, but like okay, see with lesbians there's like lipstick lesbian and then there's like
What's lipstick lesbian?
the ones that are very girly still.
Oh,
They
got
look
you.
very girly. They still look feminine. They act feminine, but they're into ladies. And then there are like the dykes. They're like the tomboy looking ones that are very masculine qualities, but they're lesbians, but they still want to remain a female.
Okay.
With guys, there's also like the submissive ones that are very like your girlfriend's best friend, like that kind of gay. And then there's also the ones like sometimes you'll look at someone and you would never tell that they were gay. Like they look very not looking at you like that. You know what I mean?
She said girlfriend's best friend, and we're talking about Drake here. And what are you trying to say?
My like your girlfriend's best friend.
But like you said, gay, like your girlfriend's best friend. So I'm just kidding.
What?
I'm trying to put you on the hot seat.
What? No, I lost it. But like there's like different quote unquote like personality gays and bis or whatever. What I'm trying to say is like there's like different forms or whatever.
Yeah, I feel that.
So like for a girl, now I'm gonna look at him and go, okay, so are you feminine?
What
Do you
if
have
he's
feminine
both
qualities?
dominant to you and he's dominant to
men?
So there's no personality change.
The
It's
form
all
of
it's all
an
very
alpha.
consistent.
But now I'm thinking about him with another guy and I don't like it. Like it's just like, and now my sexual life is gonna be harmed.
So to
Now I'm literally gonna lose, like it's gonna trickle down and everything.
All the brain cells.
really
Yeah, it'll affect me. Might not affect.
just because like
I'm not trying to make it sound like whoever doesn't agree with me is in the wrong. Like
No,
it's
no, but,
just
like-
me personally.
but
I think
it's not the fact that he's like going out and like with other guys at the same time
No,
as
he'd
you.
still
Like,
be
he's-
loyal to me. I get it. He would still be 100% committed to me.
Yeah,
but
like,
he's just bi.
Yeah, as in like he's had like experiences with other guys before.
Yeah.
Is that a big deal to you?
It's not a big.
So
No,
to
it's
circle
okay.
it-
The word "big deal" is not the right word. It would just affect me, like in parts of my relationship.
She's just gonna be very curious.
But in what way though? Because
Like I would literally. Like I don't know. I don't know. I've never been in that situation, but like in this moment, thinking about it, I know that like I wouldn't enjoy it.
you wouldn't enjoy it. Like it would bug
You know
you.
what? Here's a really weird comparison.
Okay.
It's like when you rent a room in someone's house and you have a bunch of different roommates in that house and you're not close with them. You're just friends with them. random guy, random lady, older man, older lady. You're renting a room in this big house. And then you go and sit in that living room after work. You can't just go and put your feet up and just like relax. You're going to be like, feel like, okay, this isn't really my house. I'm renting a room. I feel like I'm intruding. I can't really just be. You know, like sharing a, you know what I mean? Like renting a
Like
room.
a common space?
Yeah, like it's just a common space. It's not really
So you're
like,
calling
you
your
don't feel
boyfriend
like,
a whore?
you don't feel like, that's what my brain would do. It's like, you don't feel like you're at home.
She's like saying,
You're at
everyone, she's
home.
like, everyone here could be potential suitors for him.
Yeah, basically. No? Basically,
But I
now I'm
feel-
going to be like, oh my God, a guy just walked by. Oh no, a girl just walked by. Oh my God, is he looking at both? Is he looking at one? What the fuck?
But are you worried about him or are you worried about you? Because you're showing insecurity at that point.
Yes.
So
It's
you're-
harming
so-
my relationship. I don't
Not
want to
your
be
relationship, but
insecure.
your-
You know
Yourself.
what great argument this is for?
What?
Girl best friends.
What do
Full
you mean?
circle. Like guy best friends that girls have. That like.
Wait,
you're-
what do you mean?
This is like the argument you're making that you're going to be scared, you're going to be insecure is the same argument that guys can make that girls
About
have.
girls having guy
boy
best friends.
Yeah.
But he's not that type of person. He's not a jealous, like in my
No,
situation.
I'm not
No,
saying
but
that
I
here, but I'm
get
saying
it,
the
yeah.
argument works the other way around.
I
Going for a
think that-
full circle to our
Right.
last episode.
I think that if I was in a relationship where he had a lot of girlfriends and they kept going out, kind of like how I do with you guys, like we go out a lot. And like till this day, I don't understand how Drake is the way he is. Like full kudos and props. I love you. Holy crap. Because I couldn't do it. I couldn't do
Yeah.
it. I think I would be like Amandi. Like you said it yourself. You're a very jealous person in a relationship.
Yeah.
And I think that I would also be like, okay, I don't like you going out with, like, why are you going on like dinner dates and like stuff like that? Like, but we do it all the fucking time.
Yeah.
Like, I don't get it. But then again, like with guys, like if you came out and go and you're like, hey, I don't like it. You and Zeb just keep going out. Like a girl could be like, okay, why are you being controlling over me? And now you're showing insecurities. And like, they could totally twist it around like how you said.
Exactly.
And I probably would. I probably would be like, what the fuck's your problem? Dude, back off. Okay, one last question before we end this.
Okay.
You ready?
Ooh.
Yeah.
If you could choose for your partner to have one thing, personality trait, physical trait, car, dog, anything, whatever, before going into the relationship, if you could just kind of like wish genie in a bottle kind of situation, I want my future partner to be, have, do, boom. What could it be? If you could choose one thing. It's very loaded. I'm sorry.
That's a loaded question.
That is a loaded question.
I would have to go with like, not to steal yours kind of, Zoheb, but like, because we did mention this a little bit earlier in the episode, but like intellectual, like being able to intellectually challenge me.
Yeah.
Just because I can't like stand it when I can't hold a conversation
Like you're
with
talking
somebody.
to a wall.
Yeah, like I'm talking to a wall, and if like I don't know, like I feel like we've had a very philosophical like conversation right now. If I can't like have something like this with that person,
Yeah.
then it's kind of a turn off. You know, if we're talking
This is
about
like
very
hot tub conversations we've had so far.
Yeah.
yeah, exactly. So it's like if I can't like have if it's very surface level conversations that I'm having with like a girl that I'm trying to get at, then
Yeah.
like I won't ever see it like going like far into a
Yeah, I would
relationship.
want to shoot myself in the head.
Yeah, exactly.
That's actually great that you bring that up because like I do a check like after a month of talking to a girl, like I do a check like, hey, did we have any intellectual conversation that stood out?
He's got a checklist.
No, deadass. And I would check and see if there's any like deep conversations that sparked or anything that we just went into it. And if that has not happened, I lose all interest.
Yeah, you got to have it. You know, it's
Yeah.
like it's something that you
The
have that you don't.
banter.
Yeah, it's really about the banter, and I don't know if you don't have intellectuality.
So
as-
Zeb, do you agree with that?
I agree with it, but that's not my choice.
Okay. Okay.
I'll let him
Monty,
finish
I
his
kinda
point,
cut you
though.
off.
no,
I'm
go
sorry.
ahead. No, it's me. That was it.
Yeah, so for me, like obviously they have to be intellectual, right? They can hold the conversations because I've been through a situation where they just can't hold a conversation. They had everything
Yeah.
else. But for me,
But
that
if
one,
you had to choose one,
if I had to choose one that comes to the table, would be what's a good word for this? Like a good drive. Like they would have to have
motivation,
drive. They have to be the type of girl that's like a go getter, and not like the type that's a stay at home wife type of. Because I've met girls who want to be stay at home wives, and all power to them. But for me personally, like I want a girl that's gonna be like, I want to change the world, and this is how I'm gonna do it. And I'm gonna be like, all right, bet I'm gonna do better though. And then,
so
like,
you guys are just constantly piggybacking off of each other.
yeah, so someone that's gonna like what I mean by that is not like so much so like, oh, I want to be better than you know. It's like motivate each other to do better.
To do
let's,
better.
Let's keep like you do something great, and you motivate me to do something great, and that's gonna motivate you to do.
Right. No, I get that. But a lot of stay-at-home moms could like still change the world.
Oh, absolutely.
It's like a full-time job, bro.
They could raise people that's going to change the world. Too.
Yeah.
And no, that's 100% of like a great thing. But for me personally, it's like you have to be in the workforce, in the work field. Yeah. What about you?
Before, actually, can I ask you a question? Just so that we can clear this up, okay? Because you did say earlier that you like when you can change a girl from being independent to dependent, right?
Yes. Yeah, so, you did say that.
Did say
just so that we can clear this up, okay? Just because I don't want people to like say you're a hypocrite or something like that. So go into that with what you just said, because you like a woman with drive, you like a woman with motivation.
Were you talking about like in bed?
You might say like independent, right? So
that's great that you brought it up, because a lot of people would get that confused. And the thing what I was trying to say that is I want a girl that's like independent, which has the drive, has the motivation to do things. And I want to make her dependent in terms of like, the whole thing is the chase of making her dependent. The minute she's dependent, I'm no longer interested.
Okay.
But the whole thing is like I want to do that because the fact is like it's driving you to be better than her, right? And then like I don't know how to explain this correctly, but I had a situation like this where it was like an independent girl and I wanted her, and like she eventually became dependent, and it's like, all right, never mind. But what I mean by that is.
So are you contradicting yourself? Are you changing your answer?
No, I'm not changing my answer. My answer stays the same. It's just that how I want to say this is the difficult part. It's the fact that I want an independent girl that will never become dependent, but I want to like be motivated to constantly try to make her dependent. I'm just toxic like that.
Welcome to Toxic Hours.
Welcome to Toxic Hours.
But yeah, I guess mine would probably. I want to be able to say. Yeah, that was good. I didn't catch that. I wanted to, like, originally I was going to be like, I wish he had a dog. That way I'm like, okay, at least he's an animal lover. Like, we could get over that hump, but I could turn him into an animal lover. But I guess, like, my final answer would be, like, someone that could make me laugh. I feel like comedy is, like, my number one thing. Like, I would want someone that could crack me up. Funny. I need someone that could make me laugh.
To get into it, do you have, like, is your current relationship that can make you laugh?
Yeah.
Yeah?
Yeah.
You're satisfied?
Yeah.
Like,
I think it's funny.
The only reason I ask is just because, like, usually when you bring that kind of stuff up, it's like there's something lacking in the current relationship you're in, and then you bring up, like, okay, what if I moved on from this? I would bring up something else.
No, I've always needed something. Like, I need to be like, if you could make me laugh, then we're good to go. Like, it's always been like that, even before him. Like, that's like the number one thing. I feel like a lot of girls like that when like a guy can make them laugh.
Do you ever?
That means like you have some like, you have a good personality if you can make me laugh.
Do you ever like what do you call it? Do you ever suppress laughing like harder at anybody else's jokes other than Drake's? Because that is
what does that mean?
Well, because you just said that your favorite thing in a person is the fact that you can, or that they can make you laugh, right?
I love laughing.
Right. And so if somebody else can make you laugh harder than Drake, then do you suppress that? Because
no,
that's like your biggest thing? Oh, okay.
I won't hide it.
Okay.
No.
I like that. Right. I like that.
I can't hide. I cannot fake, like, hold a laugh in. You know me. We literally tried to do this episode.
So,
yeah.
You literally told me to shut the fuck up. Do not laugh. No, I cannot.
Would you be willing to date an uglier guy that could make you laugh more if you were single?
Uglier by how many notches?
Well, I didn't know there was notches, but
Put Drake on a scale right now.
Out of what?
30.
He's my 30 right now.
Okay, well, anything's ugly.
And he's getting higher and higher. So
let's say if in a 20 scale, he's in the low, like 11 to 15 area, like average, but like a little.
But he's
bit
funnier.
Yeah, he's like funny as hell. Like
comedian. This guy's
Kevin Hart.
So funny. Holy shit! Like every
Kevin
guy.
Hart personality, but like
Kevin Hart, Joe
Jack
Coy.
Black.
Like no, I mean
Jack Black looks.
Jack Black looks, but like
Jack Black looks amazing. What do you mean? He's a sexy guy.
Sure.
Whatever is in your opinion is a level of
no
11,
final
15.
answer. Sorry, no.
So
I guess I do need a balance, but no, that's you just okay. I would
you said
need
the one thing to bring in this.
Yeah,
like,
one thing I can choose for, and hopefully they already cover all the other, like pretty much cover all the other check marks. I would choose for them to make me want to laugh, and then I would hope they look good too. I'm very like physical thing is very big to me. I literally look like the biggest asshole in this episode.
That's why I came here.
But like physical attraction, I need it. I need it.
Okay.
yeah, like, sorry. No, you need to be hot. I need to be really into you. And my hot might be a different version of someone else's hot, but like I need to be attracted to you. Or else it's like, I'm not going to want to look at you. It's not going to work.
Right.
Okay.
Then other areas of your relationship start trickling down.
I feel that.
Sorry. That's where my narcissistic, kind of selfish, physical thing comes to play.
Would you date someone from the 11 to 15 range if they did not bring the intellectual
banta.
Outside of the intellectual? If they brought the intellectual conversations in,
If they brought the intellectual conversation in,
But
they
they're
like
weren't.
the greatest
not
like
as, they're just not.
these
as-
conversations are so mind blowing. Every single time you're finished with the conversation with this person, you're just like, oh my god, like this was like an experience.
Right.
But they're in the 11 to 15 range.
Out of 30.
Out of 30.
Out of
course.
30. Yeah, no, that's very tough. Tatiana, you have a point because, attraction is like,
It's the first thing you notice.
physical
in
attraction
someone.
does have like a thing in it. But
I mean, 15 is average.
yeah. At the end of the day, 15 out of 30 is like a 5 out of 10 is like an average. It's not like everybody looks at that fucking scale and they're like, anything below, like if you go from 1 to 10, anything below a 7 is horrible. You know what I mean? That's why I like to go 30. But to answer your question, yeah, I think I would date a girl that
That makes me look so bad.
11 to 15, like if she's like 15 average, like yeah, whatever, fuck it.
But
Like,
just in
she's-
perspective, 21 to 30 is like Zac Efron, Channing Tatum.
Yeah, they're like
that's that level
celebrities.
of like great looking.
yeah.
11 to 20 is like your average dude, and then
I feel like
1 to
15
10
to 20 I would do.
higher
I feel
above
like
average
we're-
a little bit.
Yeah.
A little bit above average.
I feel
but
like-
anywhere between like 11? No.
On the scale, we're all like 11 to 20. Maybe Zohab is
Fuck
like 23.
you.
No.
What are you talking about? Okay, well, my ego just went way low.
What, you think you're up there with the fucking celebrities? Like
No.
21 to 30 is like literally you're the hottest person on the
I'll
planet.
get
Like,
there.
Kylie
I'll get
Jenner.
there. We're young. I'll get there.
You're on Kylie Jenner.
yeah, that's
level.
why I'm saying right now 11 to 20. That's where we all are. I feel
I'm
like,
like
that's like a
14,
fair.
right?
You said 14.
Mondi, I'm not ugly, right? Mondi, tell me I'm not ugly.
I would say like
You can't. Okay, so we talked about this like way back, like
Season
first,
one.
like literally third episode of fucking season 1, and she was like, "Am I ugly? Like, can you ask that to a guy? Like, what is a guy gonna say? Is he gonna say no? Yes? Like, he's obviously gonna say no, right?
yeah, and like that's just a very pick me girl question. So like, don't ever ask that again.
I know.
No, but like,
don't ask guys that
I
question.
don't remember
That's
the
horrible.
context on like why I brought that up, but I think we were talking about scale.
This
Yeah.
is the third episode in a row that Tatiana has said a pick me question, bro. Like last week she was like, I'm not really friends with like girls because like I just can't. Like I'm just more friends with guys. And then
When
now
did
she's
I
like,
say that?
She said that in the conversation with
You,
Alexis.
yeah, you did say that.
I
I do remember
did?
that. Yeah.
And now you're saying that like, am I ugly? Like, what's next?
No,
gonna
I
be?
was
Like,
kidding. I was trying to bring it full circle, but it makes me look like such an asshole now.
Hey,
But
assholes are
that's
good.
who I am. We're
Assholes are
toxic.
good.
Everybody's
I'm
an
sorry.
asshole in their own way,
That's yeah.
Okay.
Wow.
Well, hey guys,
What an intellectual.
let's go
episode.
ahead and wrap it up. Zohab, thank you for coming on again.
Thank you for
Thank
having
you.
me, guys.
Thank you. The crowd really wanted to get you back on.
Yeah, it's always a pleasure.
Thank
having
you.
you
Thank
on.
you.
I
Thank you.
appreciate it.
Okay.
It's a great conversation.
Guys, go ahead and subscribe to the channel if you guys like the video.
Do what you got to do. Check us out on Instagram, toxic_hours. Be on the lookout for anything that we've got popping up. And we'll be back next Toxic Tuesday.
Hey,
Mondi,
Peace,
anything
guys.
else to say before we end?
Stay toxic.
stay toxic.
Stay tuned.
Toxic.